Hey guys and gals, this is Nathan. Welcome to another episode of Comic Book Coloring 101. This is episode 12, where we'll finally be covering glows for special effects and whatever. So we have on the on my screen right now is a couple pieces that I've colored in the past. This is by Harold Edge and Doug Stevens. It's a Magneto piece by John Boy. And a Living Corpse page, I believe it's from issue 4. It was a book that was published by Dynamite. And I have all the colors turned off, so I want you to check out the original black and white art first. It's nice and clean. You can tell, what's going on and per panel and stuff like that. But I just want to kind of show you like the before and after, how I can punch it up. So here we are with the colors. You get a nice dark mood going on. She has a taser. He gets zapped right here, and then she continues to zap him. Then we kind of see the smoke, and he starts to black out. And again, this works very well. Let me turn on those adjustments there. We had an adjustment look over the whole book to help it all tie together, and it kind of tones down the colors a little bit and make them a little bit more earthy. But you can see, we can get the gist of it. We have like nice bright light. It's going to be very hot with energy and stuff, but I want to show you how much the glows add to it. Now it looks even more intense, both the taser and then wherever, we see the energy hitting, and also it adds a bit to the Kirby crackles as well. Gives them a little bit more intense energy. But this one here, you can see I had it on a lighten adjustment layer, and for glows, like I either use lighten or screen, whichever looks best. Let's see what screen looks like. Screen, adds a little bit more white to it, where I wanted less white and more color, so you can see like more blue sticking around. And I covered these in the last episode, all the layer blending modes in episode 11. So you should check that out if you want to learn more about these guys. Color dodge really doesn't work that well. You can see it kind of turns to crap a little bit in here. Let's see, like on normal. So you can see I just have maybe multiply or duplicate that a couple times. So you can see I have like two colors. I have like this bluish color and a white. But because of that, I could just go ahead and oops, I'm gonna put that back on normal. So I have this on lighten. I could just go ahead and airbrush where I want the colors to be, and if I want it lighter in the middle, I can do that. And it's just going to affect the colors underneath it that are lighter in value. So say like if I take this blue color and I do it over this white, because it's on normal. Never mind. I was like, wait a second, that's not working. See, it's turning this black and everything around it to this lighter color, because this color is lighter than those, but it's not going to do anything to the white or this light yellowish color at all. So you can close that one. Next up is this Magneto piece. So again, we have some nice colors going on. I think there's yeah, signatures right there. And for this, I really want to show off his powers. So went ahead and colored in the line art a little bit here. And I do have the colors kind of indicated on his arm. But again, it needs punch. It needs something going on. So I have this layer group, which is full of different effects. The first one I'll have, I added this one here. Let me turn off that layer mask there and put this on normal. This is a old lightning ball that I had painted a while back, and just kind of punched it up a little bit, adding some glows and everything like that. And I just put that on multiply. Oops, I'm sorry. Put that on screen. That way, the only thing you'll see is like the lighter colors on it. Like darker the value is, the less it's going to show up. So you see like that black just totally disappears. And then I added some white areas not only in the middle here, adding some light on the fingers to help those help define those a little bit more, but also on the rocks. And I wanted to do that over the line art. That way there it didn't get lost in it. You could tell like that's a bright light that's really hitting it a lot. And then finally I have a lighten blue glow as well. So really, again, it'll really intensify that area. And you can see how much difference it makes the before and after. All right, next one. It's probably one of my most popular pieces that I have up on DeviantArt. Again, let's look at the before with the colors. And again, you know, it's really, she pops out very well, you know, because the contrast that I have set, you know, having the white lightning bolt behind her, you know, frames her very nicely, makes her pop out. And then I have another glow. This time I had the glow on screen. Let's see what it looks like on lighten. It looks okay, but for this particular piece, see how like on the line art here and on these other like white rim lights, it just kind of pops out a little bit more. It makes it just a little bit more interesting. And again, like down here, you can watch how much brighter this pink comes when I put it on screen. Just brightens it up a bit more. A lot of times, like when I'm doing my glows, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look, if I'm going to use screen or lighten. So I usually go back and forth between the two, just to check them out a little bit more. And you can see I use screen on the pink glow, but for her eyes, I chose lighten. And again, it's just going to lighten up this blacker, darker area around it and leave the white of her eyes alone. So if we look at that on normal, it's all colored in. So see on screen. Yeah, and see on this case, like I wanted more orange there instead of it getting lighter, too light. So I think that works a lot better for that case. So those are the two main things I want to talk about, you know, as far as doing glows, just having an adjustment layer on top. You know, you can always go in, you know, here I have a layer mask to kind of, you know, keep the border. You do the same thing for your panel borders as well. Yeah, just go ahead and do your glows with the soft airbrush. Yeah, I guess I can show you guys real quick. Let me see. And picking colors is kind of a part of it as well. Like you don't want anything like too light. Let me get a soft airbrush going here. You don't want anything too light because then it's going to be too much of a difference. But you don't want anything too dark either because it's not really going to, you're never going to be to tell it's there a lot. So usually, you know, I'll pick like a nice mid-tone. Let me get to my picker. You know, like a brighter color, the better. So let's say if we want to do like blue eyes, I might use like this guy right here or something. And again, it's just going in and just using my soft airbrush, just putting that glow exactly where I want it. The blue looks pretty nice. Let's see. In this case, I think I did use something similar to this orange here for the glow on her eyes. I think it was something like that. I think that's dead on actually. But yeah, I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. It's very simple to do. Just have your adjustment layers either on screen or lighten, and soft airbrush on top of it. And you can also do it in other cases as well. So like if she was lighter in the front or something. I wish I had another example to show you guys. But you know, you could just do like a nice glow, like say on the forehead or something like that, and that might like lighten up the hair area around her or something. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. We need a tealish type of color, just to kind of match, you know, the colors we have going on her. But you know, to just kind of lighten up the line art a little bit, kind of add a little bit more interest in there. Or say like if you had, let me see. Let me add some color to her hair real quick, so I can show you another way it could work doing these glows. I'm just doing this real sloppy, so Alright, so let's say we have that, and we can pick like this lighter color, right? And then on the glow, and just go on top of it. I'll just lighten up the line art like around it, again, just to show like the hotness of that highlight. But yeah, I think that's going to cover it for this week's episode. I want to thank everybody that's subscribing. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe. And I upload videos every week. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. And you can check out more of my work at deviantart.com. It's lummage.deviantart.com, and my Facebook fan page, facebook.com/lummage1. That's the number 1. I'll put the links to both of those in the description. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.